Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So in my last video I told you about my newly discovered food allergies and the fact that I can't eat wheat or potatoes anymore. So I thought a natural follow-up for that video would be to show you what I actually eat when I try to avoid wheat and potatoes. So without further ado, here is a full week being wheat-free and potato-free. So recently I got back into eating some yogurt and granola, and that's what I'm having on the first day of the week. So I've got some blueberries. Blueberries go so well with yogurt and granola. They just add a bit of freshness, and also they're just so tasty and healthy. And these are just some blueberries I got from Asda. I worked out the weight of the yogurt, so how I can split it into 2 even portions, because I've got to think about portions, so that's why I am weighing the amount of yogurt I'm putting into my bowl, and the same with the granola. I want a specific amount of the granola in my bowl. So yeah, I just put the yogurt in the bowl, I'm topping it with some granola and blueberries, and that's it. And this is very delicious and pretty healthy too, so that's a great start for my day. And obviously after my breakfast I have to have a brew, and usually it's a decaf coffee, so I switched to decaf a few months ago and I'm still going strong. And with my coffee I normally have my vitamins, so I take a multivitamin, just a vegan one, and I also take my vitamin D because that is something I am actually deficient in, while the multivitamin is just something I like to take just in case. I've actually run out of multivitamin, that's why this morning I only took some vitamin D. Now it's time for lunch, and I actually come home for lunch sometimes when I can't be bothered taking food in, because my work is very close to my house, so sometimes it's easier just to come home for lunch than actually pack things. And also I was filming my food this week, so yeah, I thought it would just be too much hassle doing it in the office and answering all the questions, so I thought I'd just come home for my lunches all week. So here I have some pasta leftovers that I made, I think on Friday or Saturday. So this was just a very simple thing. So I had some vegan creme fraiche left and some spinach, and I had some corn chicken pieces in the freezer, and I just put together this dish. There's obviously other things in there like some stock cubes and some garlic and onion. This came out very tasty and filling. And for the pasta I just used some chickpea pasta, so I found this in Aldi, and I have to say it's very tasty. In terms of texture it's just like regular pasta, but the taste I would say is better than regular wheat flour pasta, but that's just my opinion. And then as usual I need to have another brew after my lunch, so I'm just having a decaf cup of tea with some honey and some soya milk. I've gotten into a habit of always having a snack with my lunch, so sometimes it's an apple, sometimes it's some nuts, maybe a little chocolate bar or some crisps, and today I went for crisps. Now it's time for tea, but I am always aware of the fact that in the south of England and in other parts of the world you may not know that tea means the evening dinner meal. So anyway, my boyfriend is working away and there's some rice left over from a Chinese meal we had, and I thought I would just have it with some vegan chicken breast sort of thing. But then I actually thought that it would be great to have it fried in some breadcrumbs. Now naturally, because I'm wheat free, I won't have any breadcrumbs, but there's a great hack for you. So I crush some cornflakes quite finely, and then I just cover my fake meat in some egg and then those crumbs, cornflake crumbs, and I fry them as if they were in breadcrumbs, and honestly they taste amazing. It just tastes really good. The cornflakes really work, and that fake chicken breast is actually quite chickeny. It's really good, I'd recommend it. So I had that with some broccoli, and I had some Nando's sauce with it because I just felt like it would really work. Something my mom used to do, so whenever she had some leftover egg and breadcrumbs, she'd just mash them together and fry them on the frying pan, so it's like a little omelette sort of thing, and that's what I did too, and I ate that as well. So it's Tuesday and I didn't really want to have yogurt again. I cannot have it later in the week. I'm having some of my white spelt flour bread that I made myself. So I'm going to toast it up. I've got some hard-boiled eggs in the fridge. So what I'll do is I'll toast the bread, I'll mash some avocado. I wouldn't buy like ready-made guac. Usually it's disgusting, so I just mash my own avocado with some salt and pepper, a little bit of lime or lemon if I have some, and a bit of soya milk. And I put that on my toast, and I slice up some hard-boiled eggs, and I put them on top of the avocado, and then I add some tomatoes because they just go very well, but I will only have those very sweet tomatoes. So my boyfriend was away last night, but I still cooked a double portion for my tea, just thinking that I could have it for lunch the next day, especially because it was very tasty and good. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to stick everything in the microwave and have it all over again like I did last night. And today for my snack I am having a Rice Krispies square. Now for my tea I will cook some green beans with butter and garlic. I will have some millet and some salmon. Now normally I will buy my fish fresh and cook it at home myself and spice it up and stuff, but because I was cooking for one again, I thought it would be easier just to buy some pre-cooked like spiced salmon that is ready to go, that I can just warm up, because I would only have half of it for my tea and then the other half for my lunch. And I actually like those pre-cooked fillets of salmon cold for my lunch, but for my dinner I thought I could just warm one up and that would be enough. And just like yesterday, I cooked 2 portions so that I could have one for my lunch the next day. On Wednesday for breakfast I had the same combo of yogurt, blueberries and granola, and again I enjoyed it very much. Then, as you probably already guessed, for my lunch I had the leftovers from last night. And now it's time for tea, and I'm very excited because I'm having my favorite new wheat-free noodles, so buckwheat noodles. And this is a very quick and easy recipe. Well, it's not really a recipe, it's just something I came up with because it's very easy to throw in the pan together. So I've got some pak choy. I will cook this up in the pan until it's nice and soft, and then I will throw in some tofu chunks in this chili sauce which I picked up in Sainsbury's. In the meantime, while my pak choy was cooking, I made a loaf of bread. So again, I'm using my white spelt flour. So I am just adapting a basic recipe from the bread machine book. I'm just replacing regular flour with my white spelt flour, and it works. The bread comes out fine, as you could see in previous clips where I had a loaf I made previously. And that's it, there it is, and that is very delicious.
2 hours later.
Now it's Thursday and I am having same again for breakfast, which is some mashed avocado, egg and tomato on my freshly baked bread. Now because I've got a freshly made bread, I thought I best have some sandwiches for my lunch, and I like to have this corn vegan ham on my sandwiches. It's really tasty and I don't eat meat, so that's perfect. And I like to have a lot of salad with my sandwiches. Lettuce is an obvious choice, and then I would either have some tomatoes or cucumbers depending what I'm feeling and what I've got in the fridge. So my boyfriend is back, and for the past few months he's actually been doing most of the cooking in the week, but I really wanted to cook something tonight and I really wanted to cook it my way, so I'm cooking again. I am having some sweet potato fries while he's gonna have some normal potato fries, and I am cooking that amazing vegetarian chicken breast in crumbs again. I just can't get enough of it. And then we're also gonna have some carrots covered in butter and crumbs, and also some spinach. It's Friday and today I'm having one of my staples, which is beans on toast. Baked beans are amazing. They go with some buttered toast so well. If you've never had it, then you should definitely try it. In the UK, it's quite a standard thing to have, beans and toast. Usually you have beans as part of the breakfast, or you could just have it as the main thing, just beans and toast, and that's what I'm having this morning. For some reason, I really fancied soup. I don't eat a lot of ready tinned soup, to be honest. It's not really my thing, but I really fancied some, and I'm having it with my homemade bread. Now this Friday we are making some homemade pizzas. This is something we've done many times before, it's nothing new. However, this time we need to make 2 different doughs because I'm not eating wheat anymore. And my boyfriend had to go to the office today, so that means I got home first, so I am on dough duty. I finish work early on Fridays, which is amazing, but that unfortunately meant that I was the one who had to make the dough. And when I was in Asda, I found this free from gluten-free chocolate loaf cake. We had the cake with some ice cream, and the cake, oh my god, it was so good. It's Saturday, and usually on Saturdays we cook some nice breakfast for each other. We usually get some "this isn't bacon" or like make a full English, but for some reason that didn't happen this Saturday. Gary just had something when he got up. I got up a bit later than him, and I just had some of my granola with milk because I ate all the yogurt and the fruit. After breakfast I put on a fresh loaf and it came out, oh my god, so good. I think this may be my best loaf yet. It looked and smelled and tasted delicious. So I had some beautiful sandwiches, vegan ham and tomato and lettuce, and I think I had some rocket and mayo, and for my snack I had an apple and some Doritos. So we thought about having a takeaway because usually we have it at the weekend. But then another idea was trying a fakeaway because we've got this fakeaway book, and we picked katsu curry and my boyfriend cooked it from scratch, literally. So we used the same fake chicken breasts for the chicken. I say we, but actually he cooked it all. He made the sauce from scratch, literally by mincing stuff, and it came out so good. And afterwards we had some more of that beautiful chocolate cake with ice cream again. having a breakfast separately again this Sunday. Don't worry, everything's fine, it's just the way it turned out. I am having my beautiful loaf that I made yesterday, so I'll poach some eggs and I'll have them on toast. I've got a little tradition set up that I usually have some yo sushi for lunch, either on Saturday or Sunday, and that's what I had this Sunday. And on Sunday night, my boyfriend cooked again, and he cooked a beautiful cod curry. So that's it, that's a week of eating wheat-free. Thank you if you made it all the way to the end. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments what you think, whether you'd like me to film more videos like this or whether you have any questions, etc. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.